Everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and once again, I'm here with Dan Priest with Priest Insurance Agency. Dan, summer, a lot of people drive. We've been talking about insurance on hurricanes for hurricane season and make sure your policies are up. But we hadn't really dove into automobile. And there's some changes, I think. Not changes, but some differences going on maybe.
Yes. So, we've talked in the past about things and rates that have been happening, not just in home insurance, but in auto insurance. I think if you're listening to this and you think about your auto insurance rate over the past 3 or 4 years, it's changed significantly. So what we're finding now is that if you recall, we've had some conversations about insurers and combined ratios being high, meaning they were losing money in certain rates. And now we're finding that's kind of changing.
Is it because I've noticed, because we're fixing to replace the Bolivar Live truck, so I've been shopping online. Automobile prices have actually come down a little bit. Or either they're not selling them, putting them on sale, but they're less expensive. Does that have anything to do with it?
Kinda. That's something, but really more than anything, when going back 3 or 4 years ago when things began to change, and I hate to use the word COVID, but that's kind of the time mark.
Everything. There's Hurricane Ike, there's COVID, there's a time in between.
So, labor costs changed then. It became, price of vehicles went up, price of parts went up, length of time, and interest rates began to go up. And so profitability in insurance companies began to suffer. There was a lag because they were rating for pre-COVID stuff, and by the time they changed those rates, they were already in the hole. So now, though, they've compensated for that.
They've sort of evened out.
They've gotten back on track. And now they've got a little bit better handle on the markets, a little bit better handle on profitability. And if you recall, combined ratios or insurance companies are looking to kind of break even on premium and maybe make 1% and 2%. That's a good year. So now that's happening, and you're seeing some competitiveness come back in. So we're finding some good luck with clients that have been with the company for a while that may be in an older tiered company.
Price rate.
And then we're able to look at them and maybe move them to different people.
So does that mean my insurance is going to go down?
Your insurance is never going to go down.
Because it's commercial.
I promise his is never going to go down. So.
And I don't have wrecks.
So, still going up. So, but anyway, there have been a lot of changes. So now is a good time to take a look at your coverage, to move it around and call us and let us see what we can do. We have several different markets we can check you out.
I was going to say, you cover a lot of markets, so you're not just looking at one carrier. You're putting the information in and you're getting pricing from probably 3 or 4.
Yeah, but one of the things you have to understand is and this applies to home insurance too. 10, 15 years ago, maybe even longer than that, home insurance was home insurance was home insurance. And it was all kind of the same, okay? It is not anymore. And that's the same thing that applies to automobile. Yes. So now some policies have drive other car privileges, meaning you can get in another car. Some is just that you're rated on that car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Some of them you can't loan your car out. It's just rated drivers on the car. So sometimes rate is about the broadness of coverage in the auto policy. Sometimes
you've got to make sure you're comparing apples to apples.
Yeah. And even within the same company, they have different policies that do that.
On automobile, does deductible, in home insurance, the higher deductible, the lower, it helps your premium a little bit.
It can.
Does the same thing happen in automobile?
Yes. And so with home insurance, like let's use the beach. So wind, flood, and fire at the beach. At one point, deductible made a huge difference in flood. It doesn't make that big a difference anymore. Okay. Windstorm, deductible makes a really big difference. So, for example, and I think this number is correct, going from a 1% to a 2% deductible in windstorm is a 27% discount.
Okay.
In the homeowners policies, it's by company. Oftentimes we don't see a big difference because the wind is excluded in those. On auto, it's company by company. So in one company, the sort of the price point might be a $500 deductible. In another one, and they may not give you a bigger discount to go to $1,000. On another company, you might get this huge discount to go to $1,000 where you're saving $500 a year. It makes sense. So I didn't mean to get off subject too much there, But now's a good time to look at auto insurance. Things have changed, not are changing. They have changed in the markets.
And if your insurance isn't up yet, you can still go in, because if the savings is enough, you may want to go ahead and sign up for new insurance or get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so there's a couple of things. There's no short rate in Texas in the standard market. So in other words, if you've been with your insurance for 108 or 60 days, and it's a 180-day policy, then you're going to get, and you paid in full, you're going to get 120 days back.
Right.
Conversely, if you're monthly pay and you're a bank draft, we do this all the time. If we're finding somebody and we're saving them $1,000 a year, which we're doing right now,
right,
then if they draft on the 25th, then we just
go in and draft the next month.
We draft us on the 25th and handle the cancellation through our office, and it's very seamless for the client.
Great, great. Well, for more information on car insurance, or if you're wanting to brush up on your home insurance policy and make sure you know everything's copacetic and taken care of, make sure you get hold of Priest Insurance. You can find them online at priestinsuranceragency.com. Best thing to do is go in and fill out the form, the contact form, so that you can track it and they can track it through all your conversations. It just makes life a lot easier, and they have a record of when you came in and any questions you have. So Dan, thanks for joining us today. We'll be back next week with another show. I think we're going to talk investments or
Something like that.
Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye. Video equipment is sponsored by Crystal Beach Decor and More, located at 1959 Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas, and Beachy Beatnik Boutique and Jewelry, located at 970 Surfside and Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas. Thank you to these two businesses for being our 2025 video equipment sponsor for Bolivar Live.